friends, I'm Gaby Santana from Mexican Cooking with Gaby, and today I'm doing a collaboration with my friend Christine from Frugal Fit Mom. Go check her out. I'm gonna leave the link below from her channel. She is amazing. She's funny. She gives really good recipes. If you're looking for motivation to be doing exercise, she's the good one. You have to go and check her out. And I have to say that my favorite recipe from her is her meatloaf recipe that I'm gonna leave the link below. Oh my gosh, it's to die for.
I was just taste testing. Want to make sure I had enough salt.
So today, together, we want to share with you frugal recipes. It's the start of the year, right? We spend a lot of money in Christmas and all that stuff. Well, today I'm gonna help you to make 3 delicious meals, Mexican style. I'm pretty sure you like Mexican food, right? So let's get started. Okay, so the ingredients that you see here, you may see a lot, but I'm pretty sure that a lot of the stuff that you see here, you already have it. We're gonna need tomatoes, onions, garlic, 1 egg, carrots, cilantro, onion, a little more cilantro, quick oats, oregano, bay leaves. I don't know if you know this, but bay leaves is an ingredient that you're gonna need a lot, that you're gonna use a lot in Mexican food, and this is the presentation, okay? This is the way you're gonna find it. And we're gonna need chicken bouillon. If you don't wanna use it, you don't have to, you can use salt and pepper. And this kind of pasta, I need 2 for a family of 6. This cost me 25 cents each bag, and I have a pound of ground beef. Oh, it's less than $4, and I'm gonna feed up my family of 6. Let's get started. That is kind of nice. My tomato that is already in half, and my 2 garlic. And we're going to saute them for 5 minutes or so. Okay, can you see how the skin's peeling off? The onions are soft. This step is really important because the flavor comes out in a way that you don't even know. So these are ready for the next step. Okay, now we are going to blend our tomatoes with the onion and garlic that we just sauteed for like 5 minutes or so. When you saw that the tomatoes are peeling. Okay, I'm going to add my bay leaves and my chicken bouillon. Remove the paper, put it inside, and I'm going to add 3 cups of water, and let's blend it pretty well. Okay, now I have a tablespoon on my big pan of oil, and I'm going to add my 2 bags of pasta. And you can use any kind of pasta, but this one is a Mexican brand that you can find in any store, and is way cheaper than the pasta on the stores. And we're just gonna mix it up. We're gonna brown them a little bit. I will show you how it's going to look. I don't know if you can see how the pasta has changed color, a little bit more brownish. Okay, at this point, we're good to go. Now here, I'm going to add what we blend, the tomatoes and all that. Okay, and I'm going to add 3 quarts of water. So I'm going to add it all. Okay. And we're gonna let it be here for around, start boiling. Meanwhile this is happening, we're gonna cover this. Once we left this here, we're gonna let it boil for around 5 minutes. Meanwhile, we're gonna make our little balls, meatballs, okay? Now let's go back and do that. Okay, now for the meatballs, I only have a pound of ground beef and all the ingredients that you see here. So I'm just going to add it. I like to use quick oats, just because one, it helps me to expand my ground beef, and it helps us to feel more full, right? I like to put veggies, so feel free to put any veggies that you like, but I like to put either zucchini, squash, carrots. This is totally optional, but it gives you a lot of flavor. So I like to put a little bit of cilantro and a little bit of onion. Goes in there. We need the glue, right? So breadcrumbs, a little bit, and of course our egg. We're gonna put a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. Okay, and we're gonna mix it up. Now that we have our meat all mixed it up together, we're just gonna make our meatballs. Now, in our case, in our family, we love little meatballs. Just because I guess we feel that we have more meat in our plate than a big ones. So instead of giving them 3 big ones, I'll give them 6 to 8 meatballs, small ones, okay? So let's do the meatballs now. Okay, so the size that I'm talking about, they're small, okay? So, I don't know, this tiny one, like this. We like it like this because we're gonna have plenty. And easily you can add between 8 meatballs per person, plus all the food, but this is up to you. You can make it big ones or small ones. So now that my meat is ready, let's go back to our soup. Okay, after 7 minutes, it already boiled, already mixed it up, and my noodles are cooked. So, now what I'm gonna do is just start adding my meatballs, okay? My teeny tiny meatballs. And I'm just gonna start making them, and I'm making them and put it inside. And kind of do it kind of fast so they can cook. And this is gonna be only like 5 more minutes, and this is gonna be ready. Whew, my last meatball. Done. Okay, let's give them a really quick stir. And let's add my cilantro. If you don't like that cilantro, just leave it there for 5 minutes because it's gonna give a lot of flavor. And you can remove them after if you like. And let's add our tablespoon of oregano. And let's let it boil for 5 minutes. And dinner is done. And look at this. Isn't this look amazing? Our meatballs, our pasta. Oh my gosh. This is so good. And taste it before you serve it so you can check. And taste it before you serve it. Maybe if you think you need a little more oregano, you can add more oregano, or you can add an extra bay leaf, or you can add salt, pepper. It's up to you, but this food is to die for. Look at this. Are you ready? Let's get started. Okay, for my next recipe, this baby is the one that is gonna make our job so easy. Maybe you have used this before. If you have, good for you. If you don't, oh my gosh, you are gonna love it because this is very inexpensive. You can find it where all the flours are at the store, but you can make so many things with this that I'm gonna be showing you. So far so good, right? So subscribe to my channel if you wanna learn how to make very frugal, easy, yummy Mexican food. You're gonna love it, and this is gonna be one of our babies that we're gonna be using a lot. So let's keep going. Let's get started. I'm going to pour 2 to 3 cups. So let's put 2 cups for now of maseca. Okay. I'm going to add 1.5 teaspoons of salt. Mix it up. You can add more salt, less salt. It's up to you. And now I'm going to pour water. I cannot give you a specific measurement for the water just because it will change it depending if it's summer, winter, or where do you live. But I'm gonna give you the tips for you to know when you have enough water or when do you have to add more water, okay? Okay, so I'm gonna start pouring some water. We're gonna mix it up. Okay, so now we have all our dough together, but you're gonna feel it. You're gonna know. I feel it very, very dry still, so I'm gonna just a little bit, just like that. Okay. Okay, I think we're gonna be good now. Okay. Okay, now let's check if my dough is ready. So you're gonna get a piece. Okay. It feels moist. I like it. It's gonna feel moist. I don't know. Oh, it's hard for you to see, but it's moist. So this is what we want for our dough. For this I use around 2 cups of water, so you can have kind of an idea. So my dough is ready. Let's do the next step. Okay, so always cover your dough so it will not dry, and if that happens, just put a little more water, mix it up again, and it's gonna be just fine, okay? I have here a leftovers. You can use any leftover that you want. This is from Christmas, but I had a little bit, and I know if I use it like that, I'm not gonna have enough for everybody. So I'm gonna use it this way, okay? Now, I'm gonna be using this little tool for tortillas. If you don't have it, no worries, use this one too, okay? So this one's you put plastic in here. I'm gonna get a little bowl from here. So I grab some, put it in the center. This is the way you use it. Ta-da! Okay, you're gonna get your leftover. You can use any leftover that you have, or simple, just put beans and cheese, or cheese. This is very versatile. You can use, this is too much, you can use anything you want. Once you have it like that, we're gonna close it and press on the outside to close it, and we're ready to fry them. So in case, let's say you don't have this one, it's fine. Get your plastic, get your bowl, okay, put it in the center, right? Okay, and if you don't have this, you can use a cup too. That will make it work too. Just kind of go like that. It may not be pretty, but who cares? Put your filling inside. Okay. Close it. And here you go. Now let's put it the next step. Okay, once you have your empanadas here, you can put any toppings that you want. I'm gonna add a little bit of lettuce. Okay, a little bit of tomato. Heck yes. If you have queso fresco, go ahead and put it, or a little bit of cheese. You don't require, but hey, looks delicious, don't you think? Then, because all tacos need sour cream. If you want to know how to make your sour cream more runny, I just put a little bit of milk, mix it up. You're good to go. And last but not least, you need a really good salsa, okay? So I'm gonna leave in the description below a link for the best salsas, Mexican salsas. I have 3 recipes right there. Oh my gosh, don't you think this is the best? Look at this. Look at this. Doesn't this look delicious? Of course it does. Look at this. So frugal. Very, very easy to do. Basically, you use this for any leftover that you have. And if you don't have anything, just put beans, cheese, you're good to go. Oh my gosh. Remember that for all the recipes that I shared with you today, I'm gonna leave the link below in the description below. So you can just go ahead, print it, put it on all your recipes. You're gonna love it. Oh yeah. To die for. Now, let's go to our last meal that I know you're gonna love. Okay, something that I forgot to mention about the empanadas. Those empanadas are perfect for a freezer meal. Once you make all your empanadas, let them cool completely. Then put it on a baking sheet, put it on your freezer. After 1-2 hours, you can put it in a Ziploc bag and they're ready to go to be in the freezer. But once you want to eat them, put it on a baking pad, put it in a preheat oven for 350 Fahrenheit and maybe 20-30 minutes. It will depend on each of your oven. And they're good to go. Isn't that a perfect freezer meal that we're always looking for that? I got you covered. Our next recipe is this delicious enfrijoladas. Look at this. They are delicious, frugal, and so easy to make. Okay, so I have here a pound of black beans. Feel free to use pinto beans and black beans, whatever you have. So I have these, my beans, dry beans. I'm going to add 2 cloves of garlic, a piece of onion, okay? I'm going to add salt. I don't know, a tablespoon or so, whatever you will feel good. And water. I'm gonna use my Instant Pot. Feel free to use slow cooker, whatever. And this is going to cook for 35 minutes on my Instant Pot. Okay, and maybe one question they already have is if I have to soak my beans. No, you don't have to soak them if you don't want to. If you soak your beans, what's gonna happen? It's reduce the time that you're gonna cook them for, okay? That's the other thing. It's not true that the gas will go away. No, if you really wanna get out or remove the beans to produce gases when you eat them, you have to sprout them. So let them, you know, be there for, if you let them soak the beans for like 24 hours and then you don't want the water, you'll see the beans just like a white little tiny tail, that's already sprout, and your beans are going to cook really quick, then they will not have gas. But to be honest, I don't do it. I'm using usually my Instant Pot that I can cook my beans for 30 to 35 minutes and they're done, so that's why I use it. You can cook your beans on the slow cooker for like 10 to 12 hours on low heat, or you can use your stove top for like an hour and a half. That will change, depends, and you have to be putting more water and more water. So let's get cooking. Once our beans are cooked, we're going to blend it. We're gonna use some of the water because for this recipe we want the beans a little runny. In case that you have beans from another day that you already cooked, they're gonna be a little dry, right? So you can add milk in order for you to blend it and to be a little runny. That's what we're looking for this recipe. We're going to add 1/4 of a cup of chorizo. That's totally optional, but it gives you a really good flavor to our beans. Cook it for like 1-2 minutes, and then we're going to add our beans that they were already blended and mix it up. Okay, we're going to add cumin too, around a tablespoon or so. It just depends if you like cumin, but cumin, let me tell you, it's gonna be the best friends for the beans. I'm going to leave you recipe, the link for the recipe in the description below for the best refried beans ever. Oh my gosh, you're gonna love it. But chorizo, it gives a really pretty good taste to the beans, but it's totally optional. Now that we have our beans that are very hot, I warm up some tortillas. And let's see, hold on, sorry. Okay, you can see some topics here. So this is what you're gonna do. This is hot, my tortillas are hot. This is what you're gonna do. You're gonna and put it right there. And be careful because it's really hot. Do it again. And these are black beans. Feel free to use pinto beans, any beans that you would like. And put the third tortilla right there. Well, this is not as pretty as I would like, but once it's there, I like to add a little more beans, but of course with a spoon that doesn't have holes on it, right? Okay. Okay, this point, you want to add some cheese so it can melt. Right? Okay. At this point, right here, this is a perfect breakfast, lunch that we have in Mexico. That's it. But sometimes, if I want to make this as a dinner and more, I don't know, to feel better, I love to add some shredded chicken. And I feel that is more like complete. My dinner is complete. And of course, this has to have sour cream. Come on, you guys. Mexican food is all about sour cream and salsa. So you put a little bit of sour cream. Heck yes. And of course, some salsa. And boom. What do you think? Isn't this look amazing? But better, it tastes to die for it. Now, I hope you like these 3 amazing recipes that I shared with you. Go check it out, the rest of my YouTube channel, so you can see much more videos. Go to my webpage, cocinandorico.com, where you can find all my recipes. Subscribe to my channel. See you next time. Bye.